Sugar Buggers, welcome back to the channel for a brand new episode of Let's Play The Sims 4 Seasons. So today, you guys, it is New Year's Eve, and we are actually here with Mr. Pablo Escuela. He decided to go ahead and throw a little NYE party, so obviously he invited Riley. So he's actually calling her right now and wanting her to go out for a little bit because she recently got promoted. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys all the things that Pablo did to make this party a success. So we do have a little hip to the dance floor cardboard thingy-majigger on the floor for anybody who's feeling, you know, confident enough to break a sweat. And then we also have some NYE decorations, which I thought were kind of cute. I never use these like ever, and so I kind of went with like a black and gold and gray kind of a theme. And then also, what else? We have some food here on this little table, as well as some sparkling apple cider. We also went ahead and hired a mixologist, and as you guys can see, we're not alone. We have a lot of our friends, people that Riley has met along the way, a lot of like random townies, and then also we invited our bestie Eden. And speaking of besties, we also have Nash here, which just so happens to be Pablo's best friend. And Nash and this one chick, Perry, who's actually in the bathroom right now, they've been getting really, really close and cuddly. Speaking of close and cuddly, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, Riley and Pablo have also gotten a little more closer than usual. So I had everybody come out to the dance floor. I don't know if we're gonna dance or what we're gonna do, like maybe stare at each other, but I noticed Pablo was doing the potty dance, so I decided to go ahead and help him out. So one of the things Riley wants to do is she wants to go and sing some New Year's Eve songs on the guitar. And I don't know where her guitar went, you guys, like ever since we did, I wanna say like our last excursion in Salvadorada, I haven't been able to find it. So I think I may actually need to have her go ahead and purchase another one of those. But my goal today is to do as many things that make Riley happy as possible. And I did ask you guys kind of like your opinions on Pablo and stuff, and it was kind of cool because a lot of people were starting to change their views on how they thought Pablo fit with Riley. Like they've noticed, or you guys have noticed, I'm like speaking as if like you don't exist, you guys have noticed that he's done a lot of growing up, and I must admit, like, he's just extremely passionate. Like, he loves her. Every time he looks at her, he literally stares at her like she's the last cheesecake on earth. Like, aka how Jen looks at the Cheesecake Factory, like, seriously, obsessed, but in a good way. I wonder what kind of New Year's tradition Riley would make. So I'm not sure where exactly I can find that. Make a resolution. Okay, so let's go and make Riley a resolution. Now, I'm not sure if we've celebrated New Year's Eve before with Riles, but I feel like we might have, and we probably skipped this. But if we haven't, I'm very excited. So let's just see what Riley's New Year's resolution is going to be. I'm actually tempted for her to get a significant other. A part of me feels like this is the best fitting resolution out of them all, because although I would say getting a promotion is on the tip top of that list, I also feel like Riley really does want to like start a family. Like, I really do. And I know she doesn't have to have a man to do that. Like, I'm so well aware, and I'm kind of like in this really awkward gray space with that, but at the same time I do feel like she would like to have a companion, somebody to share her life with. So either way, we'll just play with it, and if it happens, it happens. You know, sometimes the resolutions are made to be broken. So it says Riley's resolution is to find a significant other to love, get out to a venue and start talking up some single Sims, see progress on the resolution by opening up the Simology panel. So let me see where her resolution is. Get a significant other, time remaining to complete 7 days. Cool. All right, so you guys, we have about an hour left on the old clock before we have our countdown. I feel like people are starting to leave right before the countdown, which is kind of annoying. I don't want to be left here with Pablo all by myself. Maybe I can have everybody go and do a little group dance. We'll do like 1-2 step, and I'm pretty sure like cocktails should be kicking in at this point, and I feel like this isn't like too out of anyone's comfort zone. Like, I could, well, you know what, honey, you gotta put down the macaroons, okay, before you could act the goon. And maybe we won't be able to because the box of, oh no, everybody's leaving. Oh my god, what? You guys are seriously all freaking losers. What are you doing? Are you doing a little group dance? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh my god. Okay, so apparently we're having a group dance in the middle of the freaking apartment building's hallway, and I'm living for it. I love this so much. Not gonna lie, can't really envision Riley actually doing this in a sober state, but this is seriously so freaking adorable. Like, look at them go. I love it. One last little shindig before everybody parts ways, and Pablo's over here doing, I don't even freaking know what, but obviously we're not gonna leave. Like, that would feel really crappy in my personal opinion, just to leave Pablo with everyone. I mean, in all fairness, like, they've been here practically all freaking day long. So, I mean, they were bound to get tired sometime. And I don't know why this random freaking voodoo doll is just like kicking it out here. It's not a voodoo doll. It's a Miskin doll, but it's still kind of creepy. So, you know what I'm going to do? Since nobody is actually here anymore, I'm probably just going to get rid of this little cardboard dance floor so that when we do actually do the countdown, we can kind of like stand here together. So let's watch the countdown until midnight. I'm kind of tempted to maybe order a drink for me and Pobs, but I'm just gonna go and put them in a little group. I feel bad. Like, I seriously feel so freaking bad. Like, I feel absolutely terrible, and I'm pretty sure we could actually share our resolution with Pablo, but I'm not gonna do that because that might actually end up opening a can of worms that I'm not prepared to eat right now. Okay, so let's go and treat him to we are gonna grab ourselves a little Sea of Fire moment, just because this is like one of the most bad and bougie drinks on the menu, and not to mention new year, new me, hopefully new Riley as well. So let's go over to the bartender. Hopefully we'll be able to watch the countdown in a time. Oh my god, this is so awkward. I don't know what they're talking about. They're just you know, they're conversing, talking about some random things. I really want Riley to still like share her resolution. I'm kind of afraid that we're gonna miss the countdown. I'm getting nervous. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just have them go over here and wait, hold on. We might actually make it. Say what? Okay, you guys, if we can watch it, I'm gonna be seriously so excited. Okay, stop talking to Pablo. You can hold your drink, but I need you to watch the countdown. Like, I need this to happen. All right, so let's try this one more time. Can we watch the countdown together, or just watch the countdown until midnight? Okay, wait, hold on. Okay. Apparently this TV situation isn't allowing that to happen. I know, I feel so bad. I'm like taking apart freaking Pablo's apartment, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, I want Riley to see the freaking countdown, so I'm gonna go and just purchase like this random freaking TV. There we go. Okay, cool. 2, 1. Happy New Year. Okay. That was so anticlimactic. Like, that is seriously me coming into the new year just by the freaking skin on my dientes. Now that we've done pretty much everything that there is to do when it comes to the new year, Riley's gonna go over here and she's gonna finish up her drink. I think Pobs already had his. I don't know if I want to go home or stay or hang out or what, but I kind of think Riley, even though I just said she wasn't gonna do it, I think, you know, the alcohol got to her a little bit, and maybe she will share her New Year's resolution after all. I want to take a chance on Pablo, and I know so many of you think that I would be making the biggest mistake of my life, but honestly, like, I think I've upsetted you guys enough this week, so like, what's one more, you know? But I love them. I love their chemistry. I just love how Riley she just flows with him, and I love Sai. I have an appreciation for him like none other. But when it comes to Riley's heart, I really do feel like Pablo knows enough about her to be able to understand everything that she's been through, what it would take to, you know, reassure her in the moments where she does feel weak. I just feel like he is really just the guy for the job, if I'm being honest. However, I'm not gonna just say we're gonna rush into it first day into her resolution. Like, let's date a little bit. Like, he was talking about it earlier. He's like, Riley, what do we have to lose? Like, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, you know? That's it. Fine. Like, book closed. But I think we owe it to ourselves to try. And I couldn't agree more. I really, really couldn't. So I kind of feel bad that he made all of this food. So I think Riley's going to grab a little ceviche and maybe even one of these little sparkling apple juices. Oh, I think by improving it, by the way, you make it alcoholic. So it's like spiked. I think that's exactly what she's going to go do. She's going to go and spike it really quick. And she's also feeling very, very, very creative or inspired right now. So maybe we could go over here and play the guitar. Hopefully Pablo didn't get mad. Okay. Fountain of Mirth. Now with 100% more zest thanks to Riley. Pablo's like, what the hell are you doing? Are you trying to spike my freaking sparkling apple cider? Girl, oh my God. Look at the way he looks at her. Seriously, look at the way he looks at her. Now, I'm not sure if she is feeling any, like, yeah, no, she might be feeling a little intoxicated. Just maybe just a hair. So I think I am just going to go and have him, or have them, share a little, New Year's Eve kiss, and maybe even get to know him a little bit. Talk about their dreams, all that kind of fun stuff. And it looks like the party and Riley's New Year's was definitely a huge success. It says New Year's Eve was awesome. Riley had a wonderful time and got to do everything she planned to do. I think he's actually going to sleep, so that's probably our cue to head on home. So this morning, Eden decided to call up Riley and help her, which would be Eden, to work on her resolution, which just so happens to be to get back to her pre-baby body. So obviously, Riley decided to be a really good friend and kind of tag along. But you guys, I don't think Riley has discovered she's not necessarily alone at the gym. I mean, besides the obvious, there's somebody else who we just so happen to know here, Jarod freaking Adams. And the first time I saw him, I was like, wowza, dude. Like, he is just, he's a snack. I know. I mean, he's super duper attractive, but it's just so weird to be like in the same freaking room as him, especially like on the same like treadmill line, So I mean, a part of me feels kind of like obligated almost, like I need to go up and say hi to him because look, he's looking over at me. I don't know if he's like initiating freaking conversation, but he's definitely talking to somebody, whether it be Eden or possibly even Riley. And also Riley ended up earning a fame level, so now she's a notable newcomer, and it was because of her painting, which again, I really couldn't even envision Riley becoming famous for anything. It's just something she's totally not into, and I almost feel like I want to like disable the whole fame system in seasons. But again, you guys could let me know if you think that. Honey, you are starting off 2019 real strong. Just keep adding it to the poop pile. We have Pablo Escuela alive in the flesh, and so what is he doing? Oh, this is cute. He's trying to get some gains, and you know what? I think it's adorable because I'm not so sure if he's trying to do it to impress Riley or not. But it's adorable and like it's admirable, and I think it's so cute because everybody is in the gym right now. Like, I feel like everybody's here. I am gonna come over and pay just like the slightest bit of attention to Jarod, just because we know him. So I'm gonna just see how he's doing, like how's his day, that type of a thing. Definitely the whole like chemistry that once was between them has definitely died. Like, as you guys can see, like they have the worst relationship right now, and I want to know if it's possible to kind of erase all of that. Can we ask just to be friends? Like, I would love to be friends with Jarod again and expect nothing more, but I'm not exactly sure if that is something I can kind of clear the air on. In fact, I don't think there's really much I can do. I mean, he's a really cool dude, so let's just chat with him a little bit more. We can also give him a pep talk. It's really good seeing you again, Jarod. Oh my God, yeah. Eden's like, hey, sis, did you forget about me? Let me just have Riley go and end this conversation with Jarod before Eden ends up going into the shower. We're gonna do a little hip bump action, just to, really ring in the new year. So Riley also wants to do some push-ups, which are easy to do. So let me just go and have her do a couple of those in the bathroom or the locker room, which is actually pretty freaking disgusting. She's also kind of hungry, and I'm not sure, but is that the top of her butt crack? Oh my God, that's so nasty. So yeah, let me go and have her do her little push-ups. She also really wants to buy a hot tub, and she would like to buy a punching bag. Let's have her go upstairs. No, I was gonna have her go do maybe some other like workouts, but let me just see if she's still okay. Now she wants to chat with someone. All right, so Eden is in the bathroom right now. We're technically supposed to be working from home, so I think what we should actually do more than anything is probably end our little workout session, especially because if we don't get home and start working, we're gonna end up like totally flopping our freaking work day. So I don't know if I should like yell at Eden like, hey, I'm gonna go now, I'll talk to you later, or what, but that's exactly what we're gonna go ahead and do. So I'm gonna have Riley go back home, work on some of her work tasks for the day, and then we're going to kind of see where our progress is at with our satisfaction points, just to see how much further we have to go. It's snowing, and also, obviously, it's the first day of spring, which is kind of crazy. So Riley's gonna go into her greenhouse for a little bit and work on some of the things that need to be done. I really do want her to have her new house, so I think that is something I'm going to be doing. And I think I told you guys that last week too. I'm like, I'm gonna work on it in between episodes, but I never got the chance. I don't know. I feel like Riley is ready to take her life to the next level. Like, even if her New Year's resolution of finding a romantic interest flops, Riley is definitely going to complete her want for a family. Either way, anyhow, it's gonna happen. Like, that should have been her New Year's resolution, was to have a family, you know? And I wish that was an option, actually, but it's not. Or like to have a baby, or like to adopt a kid, because I feel like that would have been so much easier for us to complete. We were able to harvest some flowers, and I did. And it did not complete the freaking work assignment. What? Click on a group of blossoming flowers, which I did. I had her, I had her sell them. I had her sell them. Oh my God, is that not the same fucking thing? Okay, cool. And now all of a sudden an animal is in my freaking house. She needs to just go away, because I'm kind of like really close to having a major BF right now, bish fit. And it's not the lux. It's really not. And I don't know what I'm going to do about this flower situation, because I didn't realize like selling them isn't the same as harvesting them. However, look at this freaking flock of mushrooms just kicking it here. So let's have Riley go over here and start harvesting all of the mushrooms, because I'm feeling a little agitated. I really, I'm not even kidding. I want to get this money tree, and I will play off camera just what happens in this episode. Or if not this one, most definitely the next episode at the very least. And is this like a little bar or something? I never realized how close Riley lived to the bar. And this almost looks like it was Eden walking up the street, but no, it's actually some dude in a freaking Santa hat. And that's his name's Shane, and he's actually really cute too. That's just Riley's problem. She has eyes for literally freaking everybody, you guys. All right, cool. So we were able to chat with somebody, and she also would like to call somebody on the phone. So let's go and call, not Sai. I can't let him down, especially after all of his suspicions and him thinking that something was going on with her and Pablo, and then I can't. So we're gonna call back Pablo, I guess. All right, cool. So now Riley would also like to meet someone new. All right, you know what? Let me go and see how many points. I think we should be actually at the 4,000 range. Cool. All right, anything else that we need to have her go ahead and do? Maybe we can come over here and talk to a few plants. I'm just gonna work a little bit on her gardening skill, if you guys don't mind, because that's really the only other thing that we got to do. Oh my God, you guys, I seriously don't even know how to react right now. I'd be lying. I'd be literally lying if I told you I was excited and happy. But you know how we did this whole New Year's resolution thing, kind of put the pressure on Riley to make a decision of what she wanted to do, who she really wanted to end up with in the long run. And Riley has spoken, you guys. She has made her decision, and y'all, it is Sai. Sai is the one. Sai's the guy for Rae. Oh my God, I want to cry. I'm not even kidding. I love Sai, but I really deep down, the truth freaking comes out. I wanted her to be with Pablo, but for some freaking reason, unbeknownst to me or you, if you really thought she was gonna end up with Pablo, I'm literally losing my freaking tongue right now. She really just has a connection to Sai, and you know what? That's just the way the cookie crumbles. If that's what it is, that's what it is. I'm not gonna go against it. I'm not gonna make her, do something that she doesn't want to do. Y'all, she really does want to ask Sai to be her boyfriend. So in order to complete her New Year's resolution of, finding a lover, or, becoming in a official relationship, I think tomorrow in the, oh my God, stop! I can't do it anymore. Jen, you good? You good, Jen? Nah, bro. Nah, sis. I'm not good. So I think in order for this to kind of come to a freaking halt, I'm gonna have Riley plan something special. Because for once, she's going to be the one putting her heart on the line, you guys. I want you, for the question of the day, to let me know how we can create a beautiful, picturesque date night where at the end of the day, we ask Sai to be our one and only. We are 100 satisfaction points away from 5,000 satisfaction points, which means, y'all, we get to purchase the money tree. Hallelujah. Jen actually stuck to something she committed to. I mean, am I right? Listen, right after we finish this level here of the fishing skill, it'll give us 100 satisfaction points, which will take us up to a little bit over, like by 7, of where we need to be. So just to kind of like prove to you guys that I really was working on it. I mean, I don't know how I can, other than the fact that I literally worked my culo to the bone, like she is presently numb and deceased, just so that I can complete this in this episode. When I said it earlier, I didn't think it was actually going to happen, but you know what? That just proves that you should never second guess yourself. So whimsical, complete 100 whims across all Sims. Now, I've only played with Riley, so that means I have completed probably over 100 freaking whims, which definitely was work. So in the process, you guys, I've learned that Riley really loves to work out. She loves fitness. She absolutely loves to fish, which means she is totally an outdoorsy sim. Again, just kind of reiterating the whole reason why we need to live in Windenburg. And the cool thing was, Sai decided to go and meet up with Riley for a hot freaking minute so that he too could see what the fuss was all about and kind of like also take interest in her interests, which I thought was seriously so freaking adorable. Like, I love that. And it just kind of made me see that maybe there is more than meets the eye, and they probably are a lot more compatible than I thought in the first damn place. So anyway, let's go and have her tip the scales. And there we go, you guys. Boom, 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 boom. 5,005 satisfaction points, y'all. I am seriously freaking speechless, but yet I keep gabbing my lips. I mean, gabbing my gums. I mean, I don't even know how this works, but all right. So let me go ahead and find the house. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I just need to remember that when we do actually move into our new place, we need to take this with us. I don't feel like it's going to be an issue. I'm gonna have to like figure it out, but I'm definitely not missing out on this money tree. So here we go. With 5,000 satisfaction points, we can pick so many different rewards. Like literally, like this thing is our oyster. The only things we can't actually pick up are like Forever Full, which Riley loves food and most of my Sims do, so I don't see why this would ever like be something they would want. Never Weary, which is kind of cool. I mean, like if you were a workaholic, I could see how that could be a thing. Needing no one would be a really cool reward that I wasn't so aware of, but I would also like to play with in the future. And then it says retrading, which, you know, full cast enabled also does the same. So forever fresh Sims never need to shower or bathe. Yeah, honestly, like at this point, the only other thing that I think Riley would really want is the super green thumb. Now that you guys is making me feel like am I making the right choice? In my personal opinion, I believe so. Let's go ahead and redeem the points for the money tree. Are you sure you want to purchase the money tree for 5,000 reward points? Your remaining balance will be 5. Yes, absolutely. So where is our little money tree? I think actually we'll get the seed in our inventory, I believe. It is right here. Oh my God. So this is actually worth 1,600 freaking simoleons, and it is called the money fruit. This fruit is not for eating, but will bring splendors to any sim who plants it. So you're telling me that if possibly Riley had enough, you know, like if she had enough knowledge in like science and stuff, and she was able to create one of those, whatchamacallit, like, what is it called? Clone machines, she would be able to make multiples of these, because that would be literally everything. So I am not actually going to plant this. I kind of want to keep it as like a good luck chip for the next place that Riley moves into. And Riley also wants to catch a fish using bait. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here. We have so much to plan for, and I am honestly beyond excited. We have our new house coming up. We also have a potential relationship with her and Sai. Like, y'all, Riley is about to do some pretty big girl things, and also super stoked about this his money fruit. With that said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode here. I hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead, comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun doesn't shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.
All I know is I need to be somewhere else to set me free. I don't know what to do now, need to figure it out, but I don't know how. I hope the wind will carry me and take me away.